Hello and welcome to Mloflo's quick demo. What we're going to do today is just go through a high level demo of some of the top features that LOs love in our platform. So that being said, we're going to dive right in. Here is the dashboard view. Pretty straightforward. These are any leads that are coming in. So new leads, apps completed, pre-approvals, anything submitted to processing for the month. You also have a current snapshot of your pipeline. If you also have a team, then you can go to your all pipeline. So Mloflo gives you the ability to track any of your LOs on your team as well. So full management platform of you and your team. Over here is your closed loans. So this would be refis versus purchases. This would be any tasks that are due today, as well as any past due tasks. This is your calendar. We also integrate with your email and calendar. So whether you're using Outlook, G Suite, Yahoo, doesn't matter. We integrate so you can email out of the platform, create events out of the platform, all seamlessly without having to bounce out and go to your email platform. Here's all of our recent activity. So we track phone calls, notes, emails, SMSs, events, tasks, triggers, and then all. So that is our dashboard view. Next up, we're going to go into our point of sale. So we do have a complete mortgage point of sale mortgage application. So what makes ours a little unique is you can create as many links as you like. Easy way to do that is you'll click your plus link. And we also have co-branded links. So for example, Irene Medina here, the realtor, if you wanted to create a branded link for Irene, it gives your realtor partners a very easy way to send over a lead over to you. So if they have a buyer that hasn't been pre-approved, they give them their own link or QR code. You can create a QR code out of this as well. That buyer starts their application, and then Irene would automatically be added to that lead. So she would be getting updates as that application is moving through, docs requested, pre-approval, all of the important milestones. If you do have a team as well, so say for example, you have an LOA that is setting up your files, no problem. You can also add your LOA to this link. So every time this link is used, your LOA would get notified and they can begin working on that file without you having to communicate that that lead has come through. Now, once you've created a point of sale link that is co-branded, this is what it looks like. If you want your own personal point of sale, obviously the realtor wouldn't be tied to this. It would just be you. But in this particular case, with this realtor, you can see it co-brands very nicely with the realtor and you. This would obviously be your branding, your company branding. And we also have multi-language point of sale. So for example, if you have a borrower that is Spanish speaking, they would just pick Spanish. It would bring them through a Spanish application and then drop them into their portal. And then their portal would also be Spanish. So very nice language addition there for anybody that is outside of the English language. The realtor also has their own portal. So when the realtor logs in, they would be able to see any of their opportunities that are working or that's closed out with you. And then they also have a nice clean buyer overview so they can see where the buyer is at in the process. And then also look at any of the milestones. And then they also have a pre-approval generator, which I'll show you here in a little bit. So back to the links. What's great about our application is an application gets filled out completely every time on with our point of sale. And then our documents are intuitive. So once an applicant finishes their application, it's going to drop them into your pipeline here. Your pipeline, as you can see, is built very similar to Excel. So you can move left to right. You can drag and drop things around as needed. You can create your own tags. Up here, you'll see the tabs. We have leads, loans, and partner leads. A lead is considered anything up until contract. A loan is anything that is in processing that you can forecast. And then your partner leads are any realtors. Maybe you're out and about and you meet a new realtor, you would go ahead and add that realtor into your partner leads, and then you could market to them, call them. We treat these just like a borrower lead, but this would be on the realtor side. Back in our leads, you can also filter. So very easy to filter anything that you need here. So for example, if you wanted to look for an interest rate greater than or less than 5%, you can do that. And then if you wanted to, you could then blast out an email right from here. So we have the ability to blast emails, SMSs, MMSs. This would be an MMS. You could also create your own template. So if you have templates, you can drop those in as well. Or you can record your own video. So we have our own recorded video in here that you could just click this button and you can start to record. And then we also have GIF. So we have a full GIF library. You want to make the MMS fun as you're sending out, you can do that as well. So very easy to filter out any data that you need and get information out to them very, very quickly. What's also unique about our system is, so for example, when the borrower finishes the application, now you're going to have them here. You can go ahead and click on Eddie Vedder here. Eddie just finished his application, and as you can see, this is where you would go. You have, everything moves left to right, so you go through the application right here. What's great about this is we also have Project Liftoff in our marketing. What we've done is we've built out all of the marketing material you need to start your automation within your processes. So for example, let's say that the applicant started their application, but did not finish it. So our system recognizes that. And as you can see, it will continue to drip them day over day, just reminding them to go back in and complete the application. So we've got very cool ways that we do that, make it fun. So we automate all of that for you. Another example would be, docs requested. So this is where a lot of leads fall out, just with the communication following up. Now you don't have to worry about that. Mloflo will handle all of that reminder notifications for you. And all this is already pre-built and ready to rock and roll for you. Let's go back to Eddie Vedder here. So here's your application, very easy. We also have credit integration. So you'll be able to import your credit right in here. Here's your credit report. We do soft pull or hard pulls, and we do have Freddie Mac and working on Fannie Mae. So you can also run AUS in our system, and coming here soon, we'll have a full dual AUS. Here's our document uploads. What's great about our documents is it's intuitive. So based on how the borrower has answered the questions on the application, we will intuitively ask for the correct documents for the borrower to upload. And very easy, here's pending review. You'll go ahead and check out that document, and then you'll approve it or reject it. If it's rejected, you'll put a note there. It'll notify the borrower that this has been rejected, and as to why, please go back and upload. Anything approved will turn green and drop to the bottom. If you are using an LOS that we are directly integrated with, when a borrower completes their application, it'll drive the 3.4 into the LOS, and it will also drive the approved documents into the LOS as well. Moving along, we also have a loan quote. So we create an easy way for you to create quick loan quotes. You can also create templates here. We have a couple views. So we have a fee sheet view as well as a loan estimate view. So it's nice, clean up and down. Or we also have a loan estimate view, in which we will call loan quote for compliance, but nice, clean up and down. Here's your loan estimate view. Here's our pre-approval. So you can build out pre-approvals in our system. This is a huge feature that our loan officers love, as well as the realtors. Our pre-approval is pretty unique in the fact that because your realtor has a portal and the borrower has a portal, if you check mark this here, you give access to the realtor to pull their own pre-approvals based on your parameters. So for example, if this current client has a max monthly payment, you've already done the pre-approval, they're going to have a max monthly payment of $2,500 a month. Set your minimum down payment, max down payment. Now on the house approval, this is what the realtor and the borrower would see. So very easy for them. They're going to go in, if they're going to go look at a home, for example, they'll go ahead and start plugging in the information here on that property. When everything looks green, they can go ahead and generate a pre-approval, or you can. And once you generate this pre-approval, then you can save and send directly from the system right here to anybody that is contacts within the borrower's profile. So very easy to get this over to them. Now, if for some reason they're going to go look at a house that is outside of their budget, then what will happen is you'll see that it will turn red. And this notifies the realtor that this particular buyer, this property is not within their budget. And then that would sync them to call you as the loan officer to see if there's any wiggle room here. So very cool and unique way. The buyers also can utilize this calculator tool so that if they're in Zillow or, Redfin or Realtor.com, they can go plug in the information here, and this identifies their budget specifically so they can see what the monthly would be as well as if it's within their budget. And then obviously we track all of our contacts. This is where you would add realtors, HOAs, transactional coordinators, anybody that you want to see on the loan. You can also add your team here as well. And then we track all the individual activity for this borrower. So that is the pipeline view for this particular borrower. So very easy to manage, very easy to walk through. We also, in our marketing center, we have a full marketing center in which, we have long-term nurtures, refinance campaigns, post-close professional tip series. So where a lot of fallout happens is, on the long-term nurtures, maybe they're not ready today, but they'll be ready 3 months from now, 6 months from now. Those are all very, very important campaigns. So we've done our due diligence. All these are made by loan officers for loan officers. So it's very intuitive. These are specific calls to actions. We teach them about equity in their property, how to upgrade their equity by, doing kitchen repairs or kitchen upgrades. We're triggering them to start to look at, refinances down the road. So very intuitive content, very specific content. Same thing with our long-term nurtures. So we just very educational content based for your borrowers. So we have all these set up, all your birthday campaigns as well. So makes it very, very easy. Another thing that we have is on our pipeline view. So if you are targeting, for example, new partner realtors, very easy. You can import leads in here. We also have some integrations like Redder. Redder allows you to import directly from their system into ours. So you can look up local realtors in your area. And then what we do have is now you have Tommy Realtor here. This is a potentially new realtor that you're trying to gain new referral business off of. So now we can walk them right through the milestone process. And then we track all of that lifetime value. So once Tommy Realtor gives you their first lead, you can then mark them VIP. And then in our VIP section, we will track all of those top realtor partners that you coordinate and do business with. So very methodical. And then we also have marketing material that goes out to that realtor. So we have a cold realtor project here. Here's the intro that goes out to that realtor for the first time, letting them know, hey, I'm local to you. I also help my realtor partners by giving them some tools to help them. Here's the first one, right? Here's 10 ways to use generative AI in real estate. So we're going to go ahead and give away a couple things to that realtor. Then we're going to ask them for the appointment. So very, very methodical way. We have a high impact and high return on getting appointments with this Project Liftoff Realtor Cold campaign. So our LOs absolutely love this campaign. So as you can see, very easy for us within this Project Liftoff. Next up, I want to talk about our dialer. So our dialer is very unique. Our dialer allows you to actually set up your days as you need. Number one, we track all birthdays. So all your today's birthdays will be in here. So if you want to add a nice personal touch along with your SMS and email that'll be going out. If you want to do a specific phone call outreach for today's birthdays, you can. You can also set up, for example, if you want to set up like your pre-approved. So our system is intuitive. You don't have to go in and filter out all your pre-approvals and then start to call them. Within our dialer, we can set up, hey, on Fridays, I'm going to call all my buyers that are pre-approved. So any buyer that you've moved into a pre-approved status, they'll be waiting for you here on Friday. Very easy. You're going to come here, click begin dial. Now you can start dialing out to your pre-approved buyers. Hey, going into the weekend, just want to see if you're doing any house hunting. I'm here for you. Let me know how I can be of help. So very intuitive, very easy way, very easy to structure your days, weeks, and keep everything very, very organized. Next up, I want to talk about our mobile app. So as you can see, a lot of our A lot of our communication will be done, through messaging. There's a high return rate on messaging, well over 90% visual rate versus an email. So a lot of our campaigns are built around SMS. So you can either SMS directly out of here. You can search GIFs through here as well, just like you're on your cell phone. Or we also, let's say that they respond and you're out from your office. We also have a full-blown mobile app. So this makes this nice. Maybe you're out and about. You want to give away share your V card. We have that, as well as you also have your point of sale link on the go. So if you come across a potential buyer, you can send that out to them, have them start their application. And then you have a full messaging center. So anybody that messaged you off these campaigns, very easy to message back and forth. Anybody calls that number, it'll call right through your mobile app. So seamless communication. You also have a calculator here. You can call directly out of our platform as well. And then you have all your contacts, borrowers, partners, all in one place. So it makes it very, very easy for you to do so. And then from a support perspective, you will have a one-on-one support rep that will bring you through this entire process. They'll help you import all of your leads. They'll do one-on-one tradings week over week. They'll help organize your entire platform, build out your platform, turn on the right marketing campaigns for you to see a return on investment as quickly as possible. So this is Mloflo from a high level view. Really appreciate you taking the time to take a look at us. If you want to hear more, feel free to go to mloflo.com. You can schedule a demo there, or feel free to connect with us and sign up. Love to have you. And thank you so much for taking the time today.